Hello everybody, I am Christy Critter 40 and I hope you're enjoying this week of gaming where I play some of my favorite games. Today I am playing Sid Meier's Civilization VII with Isabella as my current leader and Greece as the current empire in the Antiquity Age. I will start with the usual recap. So here I am from last time, which last week was dealing with the expanding more and more of my empire in here in civilization. As you can see, constantly been dealing with Napoleon spreading his empire a little bit too close to mine, and so on. I had a few things that I was researching and expanding all three of my settlements, basically. Yeah, I was definitely thinking this time. I'm almost starting to get a little bit sick and tired of Napoleon getting too close to me. And yet, I don't know if I'm going to have much of a military to take him on at this stage. But yeah, I had the idea of, like, Napoleon over here is getting a bit much. Not that there's a problem, it's he's encroaching closer and closer to my territory, and I'm not liking that too much. It might not be too big of a deal, but I don't like. I never liked that in Civilization 6 when people were trying to get too close to your territory, and he's doing that. I know Harriet isn't doing too bad, and the only person I'm having an issue with right now is Augustus. Alright, well, besides that, down over here, I've been dealing with my military, and I think I also, I had a settler idea going around, but I wanted to get settlers going. I was tempted to move the settler for close to Augustus, but I don't think I want to do that. Over here doesn't also look like a great call either, so it's getting a bit difficult to try to expand my ever-growing empire. I could try and get them to come over to here. I think it's because there's a lot of river tiles, but there might be something that I could do over here. And having these strategic resources for production might not be a bad call. So I'm definitely going to try and work on that. Alright. Let's get this galley thing over here. So some of these Achaemonia galleys are still around, even though like Achaemonia is gone and Chickasaw is there. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it badly. Yeah, and there we go. They are attacking this. That's weird. Alright. The galley was attacked by the Achaemonia, and they don't really exist, which is weird. Augustus has become the suzerain of the city-state of Butida and assigned it the bonus Age of Heroes. So that is now a suzerain to Augustus. He's got two of them now. Interesting. Quite interesting. Well, diplomatic action completed. That's not bad. And another eruption. Okay, narrative choice. What we got here? Songs from the deep. Seafarers tell of encounters with beautiful beings, part human, part fish, who lure sailors to watery graves with their enchanting songs. Of course. So the people must be warned of this danger, or the sailors must be mad. The people must be warned of this danger. I'm really tempted for that one. But I'm also gonna go, the sailors must be mad. I mean... I'm gonna go with the culture. The people must be warned of this danger. I'll totally do that one. That was interesting. They're talking about mermaids. That is hilarious, actually. I find that hilarious. Alright, diplomatic action to respond to here. Okay. What do we got going on here? Napoleon. Of course. Napoleon revolutionaries requesting that you open your borders to them. Yeah, of course, because I asked for open borders with him, and he accepted. I mean, I don't have the worst relationship with him. I rejected only 2 offers. For now, what I will do is I will accept this. I won't reject this outright. Unless I'm ready to actually do something with him. So I'm not playing both sides of both him versus Harriet. I'm trying to be diplomatic until I'm ready to be like, okay, you know what? I don't like this. You're not doing well with this. That, or, and this is just me thinking of this in my head, I reject him now, and he really starts noticing, okay, so he's starting, my character is basically starting to be like, okay, they're rejecting me more and more, something's up here. Because obviously, like, yeah, no. I'm actually, yeah, I'll reject him for now. I don't want open borders with him. At this point, I've gone away from open borders and more towards, like, I need defense. I need my stuff at this point. Okay, so from friendly to neutral. So I'm now neutral with him because I've rejected a few times. Okay, so now I need to move my units. I can't move down through Augustus's territory at this point. And there's not really much I can do with my galleys as my galleys are stuck down here in the south now. And until I can get anything more... Oh, wait. I'll keep my galley there and keep them on alert. And then I have this scout of mine. And then yeah, they're more damage than me, which is a good thing. The Akmonia galley has more damage than me. Okay. Not bad. Oh, what now? Relationship with Napoleon changed from neutral to friendly again. Milan will convert to a city-state soon. With you as its suzerain, they have bestowed a gift. Perfect. I will add a bit more support, and that'll be in 3 turns. Augustus has made peace with Harriet Tubman. Okay, but there we go. So Harriet Tubman doesn't have anyone going after her. It's not bad. Finally. narrative choice. Emissaries from Milan have arrived and pronounced the Greek Empire deserves all glory and respect. To honor the friendship between two peoples, they present a generous gift, which is plus 50 gold. Nice. There we go. Tuesday celebration. So, how am I doing right now? I think food-wise, I'm doing good. Food-wise, I'm doing good there. Athene is the best producer of food in the Empire thus far. Yeah. Yes, everything is doing good production-wise for food, so I will basically, what am I going to do? More food or more production? I'm going to do more food. I think more food is a good call. More food could always be a good call. Alright. Priesthood, +2 gold in all settlements. +3 combat strength against independent powers. I don't think I need that. I'm gonna go priesthood. +2 gold in all settlements. There we go. Which we go from 33 up to 39. That's not bad. Ready my units now. Let's get this scout from here and move them away from here. And at this stage, I will have that guy sleep for now and then move this there. There we go. Okay. Well, so far I'm not really needing too many of my scout units. But, yeah. I'll have my boat come back this way for now. All right. Let's go here. I'm going to check the age progress. It's 110 turns so far. Mathematics and Academy. Am I even close to mathematics is the thing I'm thinking of. I've been doing navigation, but still. Mathematics is if I go to engineering, and I haven't even done engineering. And I kind of want to do the science one almost a bit more. Okay. Friendly to neutral again. So it's going between friendly and neutral with me and Napoleon at this stage. Not bad. Just hop right here. I'll put them on alert. There we go. Next turn. Overflowing treasury. Yeah, okay. Again, like that. Overflowing treasury. I did make this a mining town. Getting a nice saw pit someone would be a good call. Oh, this would be perfect. Saw pit right there, expand the town there. What else? How many buildings I could put here? And some walls maybe, right there. There we go. Wow, my food here is now 59. I have the best food here. Okay. I'll do the brickyard over in this area. There we go. That'll get done sorts. Oh, narrative choice. Oh. Oh, here we go. Alright, getting through the... Okay, failed revenge. As she waits the effects of the cursed tablet to strike down her faithless partner, the young woman catches sight of him laughing in a local shop with his newest girlfriend. That sorcerer must be a scam artist, she exclaims, scaring several birds in the vicinity, although perhaps a cursed tablet was an extreme reaction in the first place. Sorcerers should be banned. Magic is wrong, but profitable. So plus 100 science, but minus 50% happiness for 3 turns. Or plus 100 culture, but minus 50% happiness for 3 turns. So science or culture. I'm gonna go science. Either way, there's a minus 50% happiness for 3 turns only. I'm gonna do that. Science. I need the science. And navigation has 1 turn left. Nice. And commanding this last unit to get them back on land. There we go. If I didn't bring my scout back, I wouldn't have been able to because how Augustus just
Ships at a distance have every man's wish on board.
And I go finally getting navigation tech researched. Hopefully that'll help out very well. Another volcano eruption. Yalan is now perfect. Thematic action. Augustus, decrease your relationship with the other leader. Decrease my relationship with another leader. Which leader? He wants me to decrease my relationship with another leader. He must not like that I have a relationship with Harriet. I'm gonna reject. Sorry. No. I don't like... I'm not liking dealing with Augustus in this round. Okay, choose a Caesarian bonus. Emporium, Mansari, Gemstones, or Tampa. That's interesting. +5. Ooh, nice. So, allows the construction of the Emporium unique improvement. The Emporium provides plus 2 gold in cities if they have at least one resource assigned to them. Cannot be placed adjacent to another Emporium. Gold buildings receive plus 1 gold for every city-state you are suzerain of. That's not bad. Receive the Lapis Lazuli resource in the capital. Lapis Lazuli provides plus 4 production and plus 5% gold. And then Tampos, plus 5 trade route range for every city-state you are suzerain of. Plus 5 trade route range for every city-state. That means basically plus 10 for city-states. Okay, alright. I think Tampos is a very good one. That is definitely going to be helpful. I'm going to take that one. Because it's very useful at this stage. Be suzerain of 2 city-states. This civilization will be available to play in the upcoming age. Shawnee. Nice. There are a few others I would want to try and be eventually, but I need to apparently do that. So here's hoping I'm able to get there. Okay. Navigation is dealt with. I now need... It sucks that engineering will take me forever, but I can always get more science if I need to, so... Yeah, I'm going to do engineering. I need to get mathematics and continue with some of those things. More than 60%, in this case 61, through the age progression, and hopefully I'll get into the next age at some point. Looks like Samarkand is now a bit more visible.
Remain less interested in who we imagine ourselves to be than in what we can do for one another.
And civic public life now dealt with, being unlocked. That's good. Not being researched. Let's see. Because of the increase in that, I can now go further. So I can go to Wasset, Alabama, Missouri, and Nakeb. I would love to have a trade route going to Wasset, because now I can do that. Here we go. I can actually do this now, given that thing I got. So, I can finally set up a trade route between me and Harriet Tubman. There we go. Relationship with Napoleon Revolutionary changed from neutral to friendly. So it keeps going back and forth. There we go. Napoleon Revolutionary has established a new trade route to your settlement, Makien. This route provides you with the following yields each turn, 2 gold. So he has a trade route with me, and I have a trade route with Harriet. That's not bad, okay? Choose a civic. Alright. Okay, this one might be very useful. The organized military to get the -1 maintenance of 4 units, which will be very useful. And +1 settlement limit. So I'm going to go organized military. There we go. Oh, I can't go through... That's a mountain range, so I can't get through that. That sucks. Ah, there we go. Okay, he's got another city. Katana. He's got another little settlement there. That's now his third, and I'm about to have one down near him in that area. Okay, so not the best place. Doesn't mean that I can't trade with myself. There's not an awful lot of places over here to actually do this. I'm severely more tempted to actually have my settlement down to the south. But there's not a lot down there. I mean, the blue might be very good. So I could, like... have the city right here. Yeah, that might be a better idea. Alright. More and more, this is getting to be tight quarters for things now. Upgrade unit. I can upgrade a unit. Okay, let's see. What does this turn into? And now, the quadrireme. And I will immediately have this guy. I like that I can immediately have them to heal. Now, I'm getting a ton of gold, so I now have 2 of these. And I can't have them move because I just upgraded them. So now my ships are upgraded. Perfect. Alright. A tornado family named Titi has developed and it's headed to the southwest. It's in Missouri. Wow. That's the worst place to have your people, in complete honesty. Napoleon. 3. Oh, wow. I would not want to be Napoleon right now. Alright. Have that one heal. Have this guy come out this way, because now I've got my bigger ship. I am also kind of curious about a few other things. Good, I'm not making a mistake with doing that. There we go. This would be a decent place for my settlement, so I'm going to found this settlement here. There we go. Olympia! There we go! Our 4th portion to the ever-growing kingdom. Up. Grow the town. Okay, that's perfect. And I'll grow to here. There we go. More food, production, all that jazz. That's good. Resource assignment available. Nice. Obviously, I can mostly assign it to the capital. Not much else to the others. So there we go. Next turn again. There we go. Tornado family named TT continues its movement and it's now headed to the southwest. During its turn, there were 0 tiles damaged, 0 population lost, 0 units killed, 2 tiles gained fertility. Nice. Ah. Someone like that. Right. Some of these guys while walking all the way down back to my place. And there's my other settler, which I probably will bring them right down over to here. I'm actually going to try and come down over here. It might not be the best, but there's a fair amount of places I could do. Over here. There's hides, jade, there's some salt over there, pearls and so on. So there's a fair amount of stuff I can add into my kingdom down there. Somehow, I still cannot go out into the greater waters. Weird enough. Alright. There's one thing I was wondering about doing. Yeah, I'm not going to do it yet, but I was definitely thinking about something for Thabe eventually. Okay, this will be the last turn for this time. Alright, well, a lot being done. Most of it is dealing with age progression, expanding. I now have 4 settlements, the capital and the 3 small towns. I have a potential 5th settlement coming up here shortly. Lots of development and lots of dealing with other stuff, including research and civil stuff, and civics. Well, what else will I do next time? Find out next week. So please leave your comments in the comments section down below. Like the video if you liked it, and share this with friends. That would be much appreciated. Also, I hope you guys are liking the difference in my introduction this time. Since I do this like every week, I thought I would change it up a little bit for civilization videos, because I do 2 different games in a week. So please, I'd like to hear what you say and think of it in the comment section. Also, please subscribe if you have not subscribed. I want to see any more future content. So, stay tuned for another week of gaming. Until then, take care of yourselves and keep on gaming out there. See you next time. Bye.